before we get into the usual breakdown, there's a couple of important things to say. PayPal down 25%, which is the most on record after weak guidance. So I put €50 into PayPal. It's going to be part of the growth pie. And also Alphabet, which is Google, that's up 10% after crushing expectations in Q4, that would be last year, and announcing a 20-for-1 stock split. So what that will do is turn every one share that you have into 20. So just to kind of simplify it a bit, if you had one share that was worth $3,000, you would then end up with 20 shares that are worth $150 each. And the reason that they do this is so that when new investors come along, they don't see $3,000 per share and say that's too much. They see $150 per share. And companies generally do this when they're doing well. And they can do the opposite, which is called a reverse stock split or a stock consolidation, which is generally a sign that they're doing bad. And I think a recent one that happened was Jaguar. They turned every 100 shares that you owned into one. So if Google had done the opposite, what would happen is if you had 20 shares that were worth $150, they would turn them into one share that's worth $3,000. So the price shoots up. New investors will step in and say, oh, well, they look like they're doing well. Their stock price is quite high. Maybe they're a good investment. So it's completely psychological, to be honest. And if you say it was a dividend stock, I think I have Starbucks' history open here. Yeah, Starbucks did it a few years ago, and you can see it in their history. Where are we now? Yeah, their dividend went from 32 cents to 16 cents. So looking at that, you think, like, Jesus, that's quite a drop in their dividend. But the amount of shares that you had that were paying 32 cents per share, you would then have twice as much shares and they would pay half the dividend. So you've received the same amount of money. Well, to be honest, I don't think I need to put up a video about stock splits. I might do one just to kind of separate it. And if people are looking for information specifically on that, they might not find this video. But that's the general gist. You know, it's psychological for investors. So I've put 50 quid into PayPal and 50 into Google. And there's also still the 50 that's in Tesla. So I'm going to leave them to see how they get on. That's the long-term chart of PayPal. They got absolutely nailed. Ooh, down from 300, they're worth 130 now. That's pretty bad for people who bought in on the height. It could happen to a bishop. Anyway, for Tuesday, the 1st of February, there was 18 dividend payments for a total of €1.60. And then yesterday, Wednesday, the 2nd of February, there was 9 dividend payments for €1.47. So although they are still quite small payments, bulking up all the monthly payers has done quite a lot of good. You know, it's improving the amount that I'm receiving on a daily basis quite a lot. However, there's more risk involved because these companies have to pay out a much larger amount, which is money that they're not keeping themselves. So the first two were from Hibernia. Ticker symbol is HBRN. Both from the UK, paid twice a year. One was a property income and the other was a manufactured dividend payment. So manufactured dividend payments come in when securities are borrowed. But I don't know if that's them borrowing my shares or borrowing shares from Hibernia, or Hibernia borrowed shares and made a profit and they're giving me some of it. I'd be lying if I said I knew. But that's what a manufactured dividend payment is, where it comes from. So the property income was for 1.25 pence per share, and the manufactured payment was for 1.67 pence per share. And their usual dividend, the last one I received, was 1.25 pence per share. Next was TC Energy. It's from the USA. Ticker symbol is TRP. Pays every quarter. And this was an ordinary payment of 58 cents per share, which is down a bit from the previous 59 cents per share. Next was Toronto Dominion. It's a bank. Ticker symbol is TD. So it's on the US markets, but it's based in Toronto in Canada. Pays 4 times a year. And this was an ordinary payment of 59 cents per share, which is up from the previous 55 cents per share. Next was a monthly payer, Shaw Communications. Ticker symbol is SJR. It's from the States, from the USA, pays every month. And this was an ordinary payment of 6.5 cents per share, which is unchanged. Next is OXSQ Capital, another monthly payer. Ticker symbol is OXSQ. It's also from the USA, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 2.9 cents per share. Next was Annaly Capital Management, ticker symbol NLY. It's from the USA, pays 4 times a year, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 18.7 cents per share. Next was Mid-America Apartment Communities, ticker symbol is MAA. It's from the States, pays 4 times a year, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 92.4 cents per share. Next is another monthly payer, LTC Properties. Ticker symbol is LTC. It's from the USA, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 16.1 cents per share. Next was Gladstone Land. Ticker symbol is LAND. It's from the USA, pays every month, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 3.8 cents per share. Next was JP Morgan & Chase. Ticker symbol is JPM, also from the USA, pays 4 times a year, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 85 cents per share. Next, another monthly payer, Global Water Resources. Ticker symbol is GWRS. It's from the USA, pays every month, and it paid 2 cents per share. Next was B&G Foods, also from the USA. Ticker symbol is BGS, pays 4 times a year, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 40.3 cents per share. Next was Gladstone Commercial. Ticker symbol is GOOD. It's from the USA, pays every month, and it paid 10.6 cents per share. Next was Gladstone Investment. Ticker symbol is GAIN. It's from the USA, pays every month, and it paid 6 cents per share in an ordinary dividend, which is down a bit from the previous 7 cents per share. Next is Campbell Soup. Ticker symbol is CPB. It's from the USA, pays every quarter, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 31.4 cents per share. Second last is Edison. Ticker symbol is EIX. It's from the USA, pays 4 times a year, and it paid 59.5 cents per share, which is up a bit from the previous 56 cents per share. And the last was Gladstone Capital. Ticker symbol is GLAD. It's from the USA, pays every month, and it paid 5.5 cents per share. So, it appears I was wrong. I thought it would continue dropping, but the recovery continues. Very nice. And Devon Energy, 100% up, almost 101%. Very nice. So Devon Energy still on top. Second is Navios Maritime Partners, 87.5% up. Third is Vermilion Energy, 83% up. Fourth, Preferred Apartment Communities. Fifth is Suncor Energy. Sixth is ConocoPhillips. Seventh, Yankuang Energy Group. Eighth, Telecom Plus. Ninth is Bank of Ireland. 10th is Blackstone. 11th is Pfizer. 12th is Ariel Bank. 13th is HSBC Holdings. 14th is Aegon. And 15th from the top, Loyalty Ventures, is 36% up. And from the very bottom, Adler Group is now the bottom of the pile, 26% down. Second is Senstar Technologies. Third is Alstom. Fourth is Zegona Communications. Fifth is Henkel Preferred Shares. Sixth is iShares Global Clean Energy ETF. Seventh is Colruyt. 8th is Ørsted. 9th is Koninklijke Philips. 10th is Deutsche Lufthansa. 11th is Metro. 12th is 888 Holdings. 13th is Deutsche Wohnen. 14th is Bioventix. And 15th from the bottom, Kyndryl Holdings, is 13% down. And I have today's €2 and the dividends to invest. And I think, yeah, I'll put €1 into Novozymes. I will put, who else is quite small? Yeah, I think about €2, the smallest I'm going to get. Put €1 into Zotefoams. And I'll put €1 into, or 150 into Unilever. Nope. Yes. So for Wednesday, 2nd of February, that's actually today, I thought it was yesterday, there was 9 dividend payments for a total of €1.47. First was Verizon, ticker symbol VZ. It's from the USA, pays 4 times a year, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 54 cents per share. Second was AT&T, paid quite a nice chunk, but I think they plan on cutting their dividends this year, which is why the stock is being hammered at the moment. But their ticker symbol is T. They're from the USA, pay 4 times a year, and they paid an ordinary dividend of 44 cents per share. Third was Pennant Park Floating Rate Capital. Ticker symbol is PFLT. From the USA, pays every month, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 8 cents per share. Next is General Mills. Ticker symbol is GIS. It's from the USA, paid 4 times a year, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 43.35 cents per share. Next was Dynex Capital. Ticker symbol is DX. It's from the USA, pays every month, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 11 cents per share. Next was Darden Restaurants. Ticker symbol is DRI. It's from the USA, pays 4 times a year, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 93.5 cents per share. Next is CVS Health. Ticker symbol is also CVS. It's from the USA, pays 4 times a year, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 46.75 cents per share, which is up a bit from the previous 42.5 cents per share. Second last is BMO Commercial Property. Ticker symbol is BCPT. It's from the UK, pays every month, and this was a property income of 0.3 pence per share, which is down a tiny bit from the previous 0.33 pence per share. And the last one for today was Bristol Myers Squibb. Ticker symbol is BMY. It's from the USA, pays 4 times a year, and it paid an ordinary dividend of 45.9 cents per share, which is up a bit from the previous 41.6 cents per share. And the market is still open at the moment, so the leaderboards for the best and worst positions, I can't put up, I'll probably put up a short one later, but it seems to be quite similar to last night. The Bank of Ireland is moving up a bit. Tesco moving up. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this one. And I may put up a short video on who ended the day the worst, but it appears that Adler Group is once again on the bottom of the pile. And I have €3.47 to invest. So yeah, I'll probably make a short one later and just show who's doing the best, who's doing the worst, and then where I put the €3.50. So that's all for now. And I hope that you found this useful.